Hi there, students. To make heavy weather of something. This is an idiom meaning to make something or to do something with difficulty, to make it seem harder than it really is, to create needless difficulties dealing with something. So this exercise is a really easy exercise, but the student seems to be making really heavy weather of it. He seems to be having great difficulty in doing it. Yeah, so to make heavy weather of something, to make heavy weather of doing something. So notice the ing. Okay, you can actually just have the phrase to make heavy weather. Yeah, and if you just make heavy weather, that means that it is a nautical phrase, meaning that the ship traveling in the sea is rolling from side to side. The weather is quite bad, the weather is quite strong. So the ship made heavy weather of the voyage. It was rolling and pitching in heavy seas. But we use this as an idiom, meaning to treat something in a way that makes it seem much more difficult than it really is. The job I gave him to do is a really simple job, but he seems to be making really heavy weather of it. Yeah, he seems to be having difficulty. Yeah, to find something hard to do, to spend a lot of time on something, even though it's not actually very difficult, or most people find it easy. So he seems to be making heavy weather of English grammar, or certainly the easy bits that I taught him. Okay, so to make heavy weather of something, to make something laborious, something seem more difficult to do than it really is. Okay, so yeah, the government passed the law, but they're having great difficulties in implementing it. Yeah, they're making very heavy weather of implementing it. Now, the opposite of this would be to make light work of something. Yeah, so he's making very light work of the job I gave him. He's making very light work of doing it. So to make heavy weather, to progress with something, but with difficulty, to do it slowly, yeah, to make progress, but only with great problems. Okay, so these videos are here to make things easy for you to understand, so you don't make heavy weather of understanding them. Yeah, and then formality. I think I'd probably give it a 4 in formality. I think you could use it in an informal conversation easily. You could probably use it in a semi-formal conversation just about, but no more formality than that. And heavy weather, it's got the idea of bad weather at sea. Yeah, and I think the origin of this is nautical. Yeah, so the ship is making heavy progress. It's being tossed and rolled about a lot. So to make heavy weather of something. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. To make heavy weather of something.